Welcome back to the channel, guys. So in this video, this one's going to be a fun one. This is just going to be me walking around SEMA showing you guys all the over-the-top, insane, overbuilt, incredible, ridiculous vehicles that I see at SEMA. This video is very representative of why I even go to SEMA in the first place. It's because you're going to see incredible vehicles that you just can't see anywhere else in the world all in one place. So let's go for a walk and see what we can see. .911 Dakar, look at that. So this is a Porsche 911 made to go racing out in the African desert. There's not a whole lot of suspension on there, but I guess it's enough to get the job done. They do have open country all-terrains on there. That's pretty nice. Then he's got a roof rack. That's nuts. Got a roof rack on the Porsche. Got max tracks. He's got extra whatever that is. I think that's either water or fuel, I'm not sure. Probably water since it's not red. Look at that, he even has a tow hook in the front in case he gets high centered or stuck in a rut. That's pretty wild. You don't really see a lot of off-road 911s. I really do like these all-terrain tires though. It just looks cool. Might come in handy if you live in a snowy place like Tahoe or something. That's nice. Alright, so check it out. I'm at SEMA and I spotted a pretty cool Land Rover. This is here, got all the specs right here. That's a Land Rover Defender. And I was talking to the builders. This thing is actually brand new from the ground up, even though it's a 1988 body. Completely brand new. He said these portal axles, here, let me show you. The portal axles on these things, if you see there, those portal axles, and they also have portals in the back as well, obviously. Guess how much those axles cost? Just take a guess. Type it in below before I tell you. Can you guess? The front axles are roughly $20,000. Yes, I said that right. The axles are $20,000, are like unobtainium. And then the rear axles are about $12,000 just for the axles. $20,000 up front and $12,000 in the back just to put the wheels on. That's pretty wild. And then of course it's all custom. Oh, and here's another big selling point. Let's show you the big selling point. So look under the hood. Yep, look at that. Pretty much new from the supercharged V8 under the hood. So it's a GM 6.2 liter LT4 supercharged 640 horsepower V8. That's pretty wild. Isn't that cool? That's insane, man. Insane. And if you wanted to buy this Land Rover, by the way, it would cost you almost $500,000. You're buying a work of art with this thing. So it's like $400 and something thousand. And on the inside, everything is all, like I said, all brand new on the inside. And everything's been obviously calibrated to run off of the Chevy engine. Yeah, it's badass, huh? I don't even know what brand this is. What brand is it? I don't even know. It's a little K-truck though. Tiny thing. Little tiny truck from Asia somewhere. I don't know who makes it. Leave a comment below if you know who makes this thing. But it's from a company called MiniMonstersUSA.com. But check it out. You can see the there's the axles in the front, so it's four-wheel drive. It's got a bumper for the winch. It's got a badass roof rack with LED lights everywhere. That's cool. Right-hand drive, because it's probably from Japan. That's cool. Got a little bit of a lift kit. Little tiny wheels. What size are these wheels? These are 185 14. So 14-inch wheels. These this truck bed, the sides come down, so it's like a utility bed. There's a view of the rack on the back. Full-size spare in the back window. They even have a little adventure trailer on here. Look at that. An adventure trailer with a 23-0 rooftop tent. This is good for a little, for like a hunter, man. If you don't want to bring a big old truck and do this little tiny thing here. Oh, look at that. There's a little fire pit. Runs off propane. There's a little sink to wash your face and brush your teeth. And there's that rooftop tent. It's on 23-0. That's cool. Alright, check out this Toyota Tacoma. Beautiful, right? SEMA truck. Pretty amazing, right? Why did I stop? Why am I looking at this thing? You know why? Because of this right here. Bam! Look at that. Portal axles on a Tacoma. Camberg boxed A-arms. Look at that. Eibach. Look at that. He has the goat suspension, I guess it's called. Got a winch. Tube bumper. But yeah, those portal axles are pretty awesome. It's got a camper up there. I don't even know who that is. Of course, portal axles in the back. Look at that. Woo. That is nuts. He's got portals on a Tacoma. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Here's another one you don't see very often. Look at this. This is a BMW. I forgot exactly what model it is, but it's a SUV. What is it? X. It's one of the X models. X5, I think it is. But look at that. You just don't see this very often. They put a bumper up front with a winch. Actually, no, they didn't put a bumper. That's plastic. How did they do that? There is a winch. I guess they took the plastic bumper off, put a winch onto the frame, and then cut the plastic part to fit over the winch. That's hilarious. I guess nobody makes a steel bumper for this BMW, so they had to do it that way. But the winch is mounted to the frame at least. That's funny. Then they cut the fenders to fit these gigantic wheels. This thing is huge. What are these, man? This is a 40, yeah. So 40-inch wheel with polished aluminum bead locks. Got the Bilstein bypass shocks with Eibach springs. Woo! There's some badass shocks in there. They put a solid axle. That's crazy. Look at that. The suspension comes right through the hood. Got some ditch lights. Got some hella lights. Roof rack. Look at that. Man, look at the size of that resi, man. That thing is huge. It's like a baseball bat. That's crazy. ECS tuning. Yeah, that's beautiful. That thing probably rides fantastic. Check out these Traxxas RC cars, man. It's got little tiny LED lights. Little tiny LED lights. That's cool. Holy shnikes, look at this Volkswagen Beetle. That doesn't even look like a Beetle. Oh my god, what size tires are these? 2158 by 24, so the wheels are 24. I don't even know what is that? What size is that? That's insane. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Custom frame with a bug just dropped right on top. Oh my goodness. Look at those King coilovers and resis. That's some serious travel. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like a 4-link. Oh my goodness. It's got rear steer. Look at that. That is amazing. Let's look inside. I've never seen gold roll bars before. These wheels are gigantic, man. So some kind of, I think that's a V8. Yeah. There's a V8 in there. I can't even see. What's up? That is insane. Pretty cool bug here at SEMA. And I spotted this International Scout, which is pretty nuts. Look at that that badge. That's really cool. But underneath the hood, believe it or not, no longer an inline 6. That's a 7.3 liter Ford Godzilla. Yeah, that's a giant V8 underneath the hood. Solid axle. That's nice, man. There's the old Scout badge. All-wheel drive. The windshield. It's just a piece of glass. Everything else has been removed. That's wild. Yeah, you don't see a lot of these Scouts anymore. It's beautiful. But if you flip this thing over, man, that windshield's not going to save you. You're going to be pancaked. It's called the Mechatronica. It's got billet aluminum bumpers. Look at that. It's like a milled end, like rear truck plate, truck bed plate. That's nice. Very cool. It's getting harder and harder to find these Scout bodies. That is cool. Look at this beautiful old truck. Can you guess what it is? They shaved all the badges off, but there's still a stamping on here to tell you what it is. You know what it is yet? Have you figured it out? They took all the badges off. Is it a Ford? Is it a Chevy? Is it a Dodge? What is it? That's an amazing. The paint job on this is amazing, man. I'm just like fascinated by that brown paint job. It's really pretty. All right, let's do the reveal of what this truck is. Boom, there it is. It says right there on the tailgate. International. So the same guys that make the Scout, remember those? I think the International company itself, they make tractors, and then they stopped making vehicles a while back, so they just make tractors again, I think. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but my dad used to have a Scout International back in the 70s. That's beautiful. All right, so check this out. This is a badass Hummer, man. So I'm at the WD-40 booth at SEMA, and they got this Hummer, this wagon model, and it is just seriously custom nicely. Look at that. King coilovers with reservoirs. Got an intake. Looks like they swapped the diesel out for a gas V8, probably a Corvette engine, I would assume. That's nice. Still has the portal axles, which Hummers are famous for. LED lights everywhere. That's nice. Very
It's
cool.
going to go from Irwindale to Vegas back to Pomona.
Look at that.
I'll probably have it there.
There's the hooks for flying it in on a helicopter.
So it's going to get a
That's
ton
pretty
of
cool.
So
Yeah, I used to drive one of these back in the day when I was in the military, but it didn't look like this. That's crazy. I got a rooftop tent. Gigantic rack. Look at the rack on this thing, dude. It's the biggest rack you'll ever see. Look at that thing. It's built like a tank. Full size spare on the back, swing away. That's cool. Got the deck drawer system in here.
Water bottle.
Ladders going to the top.
2 for heavy duty. Work really great in the sample.
Aftermarket doors with the roll-up windows. Actually, they're not roll-up. You pull them. They're not bulletproof though. Way comfortable seats. Sparko seats. Wow. Those are nice. And let's see if I can get you some light. There we go. There's a little bit of light. Changed everything in here. Look at that suede dash. Definitely an upgrade from the originals. It's got a sound system, cup holders. Look at that. That is beautiful. Grab handle there. This thing is nice.
And check it out, I'm at SEMA in Las Vegas, and you know it was bound to happen. Lamborghini is getting to the overland game. So this is a Lamborghini Sterrato. I've never heard of it, but it's kind of cool. It's got off-road driving lights, or their version of driving lights. And they were crazy enough to put a roof rack. I don't know if that comes from the factory or not, but yeah, this thing is made to go camping. There's a Smitty built rooftop tent on top. I guess it has some ruggedized fender flares, kinda, sorta. It looks like it has all-terrain tires. That's crazy, man. I've never seen a Lamborghini with a rooftop tent before, but hey, this is SEMA. Anything happens out here. That's cool. What do you think? Leave a comment below.
All right, so this is for all you side-by-side guys. I know there's a lot of people who love the Polaris Ranger. I think this is a Ranger. Pretty sure it is, but it's a Ranger that's been highly customized with crazy long travel A-arms. It's got portal axles, so you can go mudding. It's got upgraded axles. Those are Rhino axles. All fully enclosed, so you can go play in the mud or the snow. Gigantic wheels, mud tires. There's a look at the suspension in the back. Oh, and look, he's got a turbo. It says Varn Built Motorsports. That's crazy. He's got a turbocharged Polaris Ranger with portal axles. That's nuts. All right, so we got to give some love to the Toyota Sequoia. First off, it looks like a Tundra on the front. Looks just like a Tundra in the front. That's cool. Amazing bumper with a winch up there. These tires are gigantic. I'm assuming these are got to be like 40s. What are these? I always like to look at the numbers. This is a 37. Wow. Yeah, 37 with Rhino wheels. Beautiful SUV. I think this is seat 7. I think it seats 7. It's got a nice rack up there. Who makes this rack? High Test? Huh, I'm not familiar with High Test. They got some LEDs, got a rooftop tent. Expedition 1, I do know those guys. So that's who makes the bumpers on this. Expedition 1. Again, huge fan of Expedition 1 stuff. I would love to have some Expedition 1 bumpers on my Tundra. And here's what I like about Expedition 1. Look at that, right there. Steel all the way to your tire. That's what I like about Expedition 1. And they got the big, huge pivots, full-size spare in the back. That thing probably weighs 200 pounds, but this can handle that, I'm sure. No problem. Swing away. Yeah, these are nice, man. That's a beautiful Sequoia. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a Sequoia, but these things are so expensive, man. This thing's just a regular factory Sequoia is like $70,000, man. That's crazy. And they probably have a good $20,000, $30,000 of parts put on it. That's for all you Sequoia guys out there. That's a beautiful one. This is called the Alpha Wolf. I guess it's a new electric truck that's supposed to be coming out. So if you don't want to buy a Tesla truck that looks all crazy, you can get one of these that looks like actually reminds me of an old 80s pickup truck, like a Toyota pickup truck. That's kind of cool. They got the 2 bumpers up front. It's all electric. It's not 4-wheel drive. It's only 2-wheel drive. They say it gets like 275 miles of range on one charge, apparently. But yeah, it's just like a little mini truck, all electric with 275 miles of range. I don't know why they didn't make it 4-wheel drive. That'd have been badass. Yeah, but they kind of made it look like Marty's pickup from Back to the Future. That's the vibe I get from it. That's pretty cool. I've never heard of these guys. Alpha? Huh. It's kind of cool.
We can see on the door.
What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Yeah, I think it's freaking cool. I would totally drive this every day as a daily driver, man. That is awesome. Looks like you got a lot of room inside, but it could fit in any parking spot. Look how skinny it is, man. That thing is narrow. He's got driving lights. It's got a body kit. Looks like it's been lowered. That is cool. I can't really see. The windows are so tinted. I can't even see if it's right-hand drive or left-hand drive. I can see that it's a 4-seater, so you got van doors, so it's easy to get in and out. You don't have to worry about banging into cars next to you. There's a little bit of storage in the back. You got the hatchback. Oh, it is a Honda. There's the badge right there. Yeah, there's a Honda right there. Honda badge. I don't know what kind of Honda, but it's cool. I love it, man. Look, he's got a roof rack. It's got the gutter mounts, the old school gutter mounts. Yeah, that's a cool little Honda van, man. Love it. Check out this cool car hauler by Tim T Motorsports. You don't need a ramp. The entire flatbed actually flexes right at the axles. It flexes right there. You can just drive right up the ramp. That's cool. No ramp needed. The flatbed is the ramp. That's pretty cool. Probably expensive though.
I know, dude.
Brennan, no power tools.
No power tools.
The pages.
I believe this is a, I think this is a Cayenne SUV Porsche, but this one has some pretty big tires. Wild Peak, these are 275/70 18, so that's probably, if I had to guess, like a 33. So it's lifted with 33s. It's got 2 bumper up front, a little bit of protection, not much. Mostly holds the off-road lights, which is nice. It's got some ditch lights up here too. That's actually pretty nice. If I had a Porsche like this, an SUV Porsche, I wouldn't mind having an off-road version. That's nice, man. He put the 2 bumpers in the back as well. A little bit of recovery points. Simple, clean, not too crazy. Well, actually, for a Porsche, that's really crazy for off-road. But for an off-roader, it's not too crazy. That's nice. So check out this Rivian pickup truck. So if you don't know, this is a fully electric pickup truck. They beat Tesla to the punch when it comes to off-road electric pickup trucks. So if you're into this kind of thing, this is kind of cool because it's an overlanding truck. Here at SEMA, they put some lights on it, little ditch lights. It doesn't have a winch in the front, but it does have recovery points. So at least you could have a friend pull you out of a ditch if you get stuck in a rut or something. And LED lights on the roof rack there. Looks like they have some solar panels and some cargo boxes. A little awning, just enough to get the job done. Looks like it's set up for just 1 person, I think. Maybe 2 if you're close. It's a small little rooftop tent, little compact one. Oh, this is cool. Look, gigantic bike rack for four bikes back here. They got the Wii boost for communicating out in the bush. Pelican boxes. That's nice. This is the fully electric overlanding vehicle. So my only fear is if you get out there 100 miles into the backcountry, where are you going to charge your electric truck? Because I don't think that solar panel on the roof is going to be enough to recharge this thing. Still pretty cool though. I like that tire carrier.
Yeah, I know. I understand. It would make it a lot easier.
These guys are really short and tight, and they should be able to go really well through that slalom. Let's see how they do.
Bob Spencer on deck in a 63 Performance Cobra out of Hartford, Colorado. 363 stroke with an 8-stack fuel injection system. 510 horsepower is 24
He was running a really low
Look at that
tire
beast.
pressure, trying to get some rear grip out of it. Just didn't have enough to get ready to see
Rivian overlanding truck. That's pretty nice, man. Gigantic wheels. Doesn't have much of a lift at all, I don't think. So not much travel. Still pretty cool. Instead of a rooftop tent, they have a bed top tent back there. It's pretty simple. No crazy bumpers, no crazy lights. Just nice wheels and tires and a rooftop tent. Check out this Jeep Gladiator with a crazy lift. Insane lift. Let's see if we can show you guys. There you go. Look at that. Woo. Insane lift on this Jeep Gladiator. It almost doesn't even look like a Gladiator. It's so big. This thing is crazy. It's a Tonka themed. Wow. That's wild. But here's the best part of this. Look at that. Storage in the truck bed. It's got like a pivot arm right there. You've got all kinds of cargo in this usually wasted space. He's got a high lift jack, ropes, air to air up and air down. Yeah, this thing is big. I gotta stand way back just to fit it in frame. Look at that. That's crazy. So I've seen the Rezvani trucks before, but never this one. This one's a new one. So this one's obviously a 6-wheel drive stretched out Rezvani SUV that's turned into a truck, I think. That's crazy. It's called the Club, I think. That's wild. It's got a crazy lift, big tires. Actually doesn't look too wild because there's not very many lights on it. It's got a LED light bar up top. And then of course the dual axles in the back. That's crazy. There you go, guys. That is my walkthrough of all the four-wheel drive off-road vehicles I saw at SEMA this year. I also did another video highlighting all the performance cars and hypercars that I saw at SEMA, but I'm going to post that on my other channel called Check This Out. I'll post the link below. But yeah, hit that like button to support my channel. I appreciate it. It helps me out a lot. Ring the bell to be notified when I upload new videos, and leave a comment below. Which was your favorite vehicle in this video? Thanks a lot, guys. Have fun.